Tis I! Sorry. I couldn't resist that. Of an old shower curtain that I'm going to use as a dust sheet. And I was walking into the shed and thought, I know what I could use to introduce the video with. Never grow up, that's the thing. Hey, anyway, hi, scamp people. Welcome back to the show. What have we got on this week? Well, we're going to be working on the actual bow of the boat. So that's going to be some development going on there. A couple of little questions that it's raising for me at the moment because it all seems a little bit sort of wobbly and rickety, but we'll get onto that as we go through. So also in news, it is a bit of a milestone. This week marks exactly 1 year since I bought the plans. And I think I've made some significant progress. It's been a bit slower than I kind of thought it would be, but that's mainly down to me not, working on it quite as solidly as I might have done. I do have to do this nasty thing called work every now and again as well, which does get in the way of my time for sticking bits of wood together. So, yeah, so been to the shops and I bought some masking tape because the masking tape I had was about a year old and it obviously got damp and it was actually like sticking permanently to everything that I used it on. And I've treated myself to some paper towel as well. So exciting stuff going on in the workshop this week. So anyway, let's see where we're at, shall we? So it's time to stick the roof beam in place, I think. So now that we've got the bulkhead 2 firmly stuck down to the bottom plank, we can let go of all of the clamps that are holding it up. Working on the foredeck beam, or beams. Plans call for 2 beams of same sort of size as the stuff that I'm using. Same sort of stuff that I'm using for the cleats, or roughly about that anyway, maybe a little bit thicker, to go along the foredeck. Let me show you. So here we need 2 beams going along there and they disappear into bulkhead 2. The reason there's 2, I think, is because you've got to fit them either side of the stem piece, which makes me think I have another idea of how to do that. So I think if I use 1 piece, cut a slot in it, that will mean that this is just as good, and it will allow me then to use this to screw in a foredeck cleat or something, or maybe build a Samson post or something like that. So what I need to do is make sure that I get the slot that I'm going to cut into it absolutely in the centre. So I'm going to drill a couple of holes using my centering device and join them up. So I need the correct size hole jiggery thing. Maybe that one. Too big. Too big. Too small. Yeah, I think that's the one then. Quite a bit of measure how far back the hole goes. That's not helpful. There we go. So now we've got a series of lines, the holes, that are all dead center. If I join them up, then I've got a dead central line, haven't I? So it's cut. I think I might have developed a little bit of an allergy to epoxy. So I'm going to try using some of this stuff, which is No More Gloves. I have used something similar before. It's like a barrier cream that you use to prevent the epoxy getting on. What's happening is, I've noticed after I've been working on the boat, I'm getting really itchy forearm, mainly on my right arm here, sometimes a little bit on the left as well. And there does seem a correlation between being in the shed here and the itchy arms in the evening. So see if this helps at all. I don't believe that it absolutely replaces gloves though. That would be quite amazing if it did. Rub it into the arms as well. Of course, there's a possibility that it's an allergy that's going in through the lungs as well, so I'm going to have to maybe see if I can get a bit better at wearing my face mask. The things we do in the pursuit of camp building. Okay, so that's all nicely stuck together. I'm going to run some fillets up here as well, just give it some extra strength. One thing I'm not very happy about though is this. Don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but it's very, very wobbly. So although it's not in the plans, I am going to see if I can reinforce this temporarily just to brace it a little bit. So while we're putting the planks on, we make sure that we're getting them all in the right position. So let's see what we can do there. Okay, so what I've got here then is I've just added a little bit of bracing between bulkhead 1 and 2. This is simply there temporarily just to stop some of that wobble in the stem there, which I actually feel is quite a vulnerable point until we've got the skin and everything holding it on. So I just wanted to have that done. Putting the mitre cuts on there because it was a compound mitre cut. It took a little bit of figuring out how to do that. So if you're wondering where Lottie is, and she hasn't appeared in this video, it will be because she is spending this week in her cupboard because it's fireworks month and it's too dangerous out there to come out. This is where she's spending most of her time, aren't you, Lottie? Hey? Yeah, safer in there, isn't it? Well, here I am, sitting in my boat, as I do quite often. Have a little climb up here just to get a feel for what it's like, and just reinvigorates the enthusiasm and the drive to press forward a little bit, you know. So yeah, we have to get the whole chiller going in there. It's going to be fantastic. It's been a good week. Finally got that bow section installed properly. Yes. Another thing is that I've had some feedback from people from last week's video that couldn't hear me very well because first of all, Lottie turned off my microphone when I was over there, and then secondly, there was a bit where it had got covered over or something. So holding the microphone a bit closer to me, and hopefully that will mean that the sound is an improvement for this edition. So that's it for this week, and we will see you next time. Thank you.